Hey guys, ARCHIELUXURY with Bezels. Bezels. How are you, my friend?
Well, Arch, how are you?
You're French, very French with that.
My beret, yeah.
And look at this, man. Look what we got in front of us. A citron. That's the tin snail.
Tin sail.
That's what it's called. It's always made out of tin.
That I did not know.
Yeah,
Learned something new today.
Yeah. And so here we are. It's 11 a.m. Monday morning. 11 a.m. We're at the Rockerfeller. How many bloody buildings these guys own?
I was confused when I got out of
because look at this.
the cab and walked.
Normally when they say Rockerfeller, you think, when they say one building, it's one building. These guys are that one. These are all Rockerfeller buildings.
And then you have the big fountain there right behind us. Yeah, it is confusing.
But look, you went to Watch Time. How was it?
It was a good time. It was a lot of those brands you just don't see at your local AD.
Yeah,
I had fun.
A lot of people don't like those brands, but
it's just something different to see.
Their independence.
A lot of independence.
I didn't go.
You don't care for the independence.
I actually emailed Watch Time twice and said, hey, I'm coming to town. Can you give me a ticket? They didn't respond. So I just want to tell you, get fucked, Watch Time. Go fuck yourself, Watch Time. And it was shit. I went to the New York Watch Club.
They gave you first class.
And they said it was shit. They said it was shit. The brands were garbage. You had Kerry Voutilainen there. He was walking around. I don't care. I want to see Terry Stern. I want to see Rolex. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see these fucking independent shit. Lange was there, but big deal. Lange was there.
They were there, yes.
Who gives a fuck about the Germans? I only buy Lange secondhand at half retail. Half. I don't want to pay full fucking whack. They're out of their mind. Lange's out of their mind. No discounting, full price. I tell you what, one thing about America, there is so much abundance. I'll tell you the story. Abundance. I was queuing up for a coffee, and this bum came up, and I was chatting to him because I don't like to be disrespectful to anyone. And the lady said, "Oh, would you like a coffee?" He goes, "Oh, I'm really after a coffee." She goes, "Would you like a cookie?" A cookie. And he says, "Nah, it's a bit early in the day for a cookie." What the fuck? You
can't be choosy.
You can't be choosy. When you're getting freebies, you can't be choosy. He said he wanted a coffee.
I'll take the cookie any day.
No, but you know what I mean? They're picky. How come they're so picky? Why are they picky?
I can tell you.
Why?
Maybe if you ask, you may get.
I don't know. There's so much abundance in America. I've been eating like crazy. I'm not hungry. I wake up, I'm not hungry.
Last night was a great night, huh?
Every night has been a great night.
That's awesome.
I went out with Zoso, Mr. Zoso. So tell me this, what are you going to do with that watch roll?
Just going to treasure it. I'm going to put my watches in it.
Because I used a little bit of nail polish remover to put the Tim Loves Archie. I kind of just slightly removed. It's still visible, but
that's okay.
Is that okay?
That's okay. No worries.
Okay, because I'm just saying I removed a little bit and I signed it for you.
Appreciate it.
Hey, it's going to be. So how was New York? What's the highlight of the trip for you?
Just really the people, just seeing like you and all the guys at the show and stuff. It was a fun time.
Yeah.
Just holding and handling brands that I normally wouldn't see at my local AD. Just different stuff.
I don't know if I even want to fucking touch that shit.
I hear you.
Loser germs. Loser germs. You know that? That's the problem.
You don't want those. Yeah, no.
Do you want that shit? FP Jaune? They didn't have FP. Any of them. Nothing you really want was there.
All things that I've seen on the internet, haven't seen in person.
I was going to go, but I just couldn't be fucked. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
You know what? I decided.
Yeah.
I just couldn't be fucked. You know what I mean?
Well, they should have gotten back to you at least.
They can get fucked. You know what? It's the American way, isn't it? But I gotta say, no, look, it's been really good. So where would you recommend I look for watch shops? So I'm in 51st. That's 51st Street in front of us, isn't it?
Yes.
And that's 50th, because that's how the numbering goes, of course.
Yeah.
50, it goes in that direction. So where would you say the good watch shops are? Fifth Avenue? Where would you go?
To my recollection, that's probably the place to go. Then
Fifth
you have
Avenue.
the jewelry, the Diamond District.
Oh, they will rip you a new one. They will rip you a new one, sunshine. The Diamond District.
I would say price it online before you walk in, so you know.
Blue Nile, Blue Nile, straight out of India. They've slaughtered the diamond market.
Yikes.
Couldn't happen to a nicer bunch. Because they never fucking discounted. They were tight ass fuckers. Then they wonder why the market, they don't own it anymore. Too bad. So I got to tell you, Bezels, where are you off to now? Are you catching a bus home?
Catching a bus home in a little bit. Yeah, I'll be heading out.
I was almost going to Greyhound it from San Fran to New York.
That would have been quite the adventure.
It's because remember, Fuck Knuckle pulled the funding out at the last minute, and I had to rebook everything at premium New York prices. But if he didn't, I was going to actually catch a Greyhound from one end to the other. That wouldn't have been terrible, would it?
It would have just been time consuming.
Like a week it would take?
Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah.
It would have been cool.
It would have been kind of cool, but I think you would have gotten, the first, maybe second, third day, probably wouldn't have been enjoyed it too much.
I went to San Fran. You been to San Fran?
Never been out west.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You been to LA?
Nope. The furthest west I've really ever been out to is probably Ohio, if you can believe
Holy
that.
shit.
Yeah, I have to explore.
Have you been to
beautiful
Dallas?
land. Never been to Dallas.
Holy, you're American?
I'm missing out.
You born where?
Born in New England.
Okay, that's Connecticut.
So, for me, Massachusetts and Rhode Island are kind of my main hubs, and then Connecticut a little bit. You have that tri-state trifecta going on.
Holy shit, you've never been to San Fran?
Never been to San Fran.
Holy
out,
shit. Amazing. I just can't, but I got to tell you, New York is certainly overwhelming, isn't it?
It can be, yeah.
No discounts. Full price. And the Aussie dollar, the way it is at the moment, my God, 59 cents. One Aussie dollar is 59 cents US.
Wow, yeah.
Aussie's fucked. It normally was low 70s. Low 70s is the good point. We have had parity at times, but it's a disaster. You know what I mean? It's just an absolute disaster. But Bezels, look after that watch roll.
Definitely.
And I got to tell you, New York, it is beautiful. Look at the beautiful flags flying there. It's yeah, I'm having a great time, guys. So I'm in New York, and keep watching. And you like the live streaming, don't you, Basil?
Oh,
You
yeah.
love the live streaming.
Hardly ever miss it.
Man, you've always been a good supporter there.
Try
We
my
want
best.
you on our side, you know. Our side. That's the side that Bezels on. My side. He's on the Archie team.
I'm always going to be an Archie supporter.
Yeah, there we go. That's good. Okay, guys, we'll catch you in the next one. Live from the streets of New York with Bezels.
Take care, guys.